I had known, I had Parise and Marv Russell to give the pregame pep talk, I mean, we would have won by a larger margin. Lord knows this is unbelievable talent this group has. You know, as I was walking up here, my mother, who lived at 94 and a half, and she had bad legs like me, and everybody would see her, she'd ask her how she was doing, and she would say, "My legs are not very good, but I still got my noodle." And that's what I hope to have as I get older. And maybe when I get through, you'll figure out, I've lost my noodle, who knows? Anyway, it's really fun for me to come back and sit there and listen to the talent that we had on this team. And I'm not talking about football. Unbelievable. You've grown, you've matured, and you've got all kinds of comedians on the team. And talking about accomplishments, I got the football guide out just to see what the 73 team actually did do. Because, you know, as you get older, you have a tendency to think the run was longer, pass was longer, the tackle was harder, and the fumble you recovered and the interceptions, they didn't happen. You just thought they happened. And I listened to some of the talks. I mean, what they thought they did. But anyways, I'm going through the... That was a dramatic year for all of us, I think. I regret very much that we don't have all of the coaches that were a part of that organization. All of the defensive coaches are gone. But that's life. You have all gone through the experience of being here when you were probably somewhere between 18 and 22. You graduated. You went on to other things. There's such a thing called maturity. And by the time you're 60, and most of you are in that category, 62, somewhere in there, you've matured and learned a hell of a lot more now than you did then. And it's only a matter of time. And to see everyone come back like this, I mean, it's wonderful, brings back a lot of memories, standing on the sideline on a number of those games, and having the whole season fall into somebody's hands over here on a pass. I want you to know he juggled the ball. I was on the far side of the field, and of course I saw him run out of bounds, and Bear Bryant going ballistic. I mean, what the hell's happening here? And so the press box is over here, the film's over there, and of course when I get the film back, I'm looking at it from the other angle. And here he goes down the sideline, boom, 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 boom. I jumped out of my socks. It wasn't, but I hung on to the ball. Just since you wouldn't have had all these interviews.
Then you took me out and I told you, why are you taking me out? I'm just getting warmed up.
I forgot. But really, we have these 5-year reunions. I recall, I think we were in the same room 5 years ago. And we have some of the people we don't have with us now. It's part of our lifespan. As I say, as I move through, I promised at my birthday celebration that I would return for my 100th.
You bet.
I'm not sure, but I'm hopeful. Anytime I hear about the mortality and so forth, and they say, you know, what do you think about it? I said, I'm not going. And that's an attitude. And that's the thing I think that we should all have as you move through the rest of your life. One of the gratifying things for me is, since I've stepped aside from coaching and come back to see former players, is get the letters I receive about what you really did learn. Good Lord gave you the body, athletic ability to get what is the primary thing that you come to the university for, and that's an education. And then you go out, and if you're without an education, I picked up the paper here recently in South Bend, and I couldn't believe the number of high school dropouts. Drop out of school when they're in high school. What is their chances? The one thing that my father hammered into me, if there's anything you've got to do, you've got to get an education. I wound up starting, believe it or not, at Akron University. And I went there for a year, and then went to the service for 3 years, and came back and then went to Miami of Ohio. And I'm very grateful that I did that. I really didn't have coaching in mind. And all of a sudden, Woody Hayes called me because I was with the Browns, and I'd been hurt in 1949, the second year, and said, would you like to come down here and be the freshman coach? And I thought, well, that'd be a chance to go down and work on my master's and get more education and be able to do something I've always been a part of. And I think I told my brother, I said, those coaches are nuts. I said, they work 24 hours a day. And you know, you think we didn't have any leaders and all sorts of things? It's great to see them all back again. It's great to see everybody. I mean, and I hope we can join forces again in 5 years. Thank you very much.